everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome to another edition of the ISGP Spyro Speedruns Cup 2021 weekly roundup, week 5.
There you go. We've done 5 weeks.
I had to even call it an ISGP thing. Like, I had to just go full detail, every single name that this tournament is, the category, the year.
You did a great job.
You know,
you did a spectacular job.
Thank you.
Look guys, week 5 is in the books. The Spyro Speedruns Cup is heading towards its finale for the qualifying round.
Stumbling to the finish line.
I would describe it as a stumble.
Yes, it's definitely stumbling.
Week 5 was, without a doubt, the worst week we've ever had.
Technically, I think was last week. Last week was technically one less race, but that was pretty much in terms of races done this week. Almost none were done, and that means that we're going to have to do some things.
Yes, we have
heading into this last week.
We have a lot of Solution X races to do because we've got quite a few people who you may have seen the last of in the Spyro Speedruns.
That's harsh. We're going to get a couple of dislikes for that one.
I don't know. Let's start hammering because this is going to be the most negative episode of the weekly round we've ever seen.
Let's start with the most positive.
Yes. Before we get super into the bad stuff, let's start with the positive stuff. I agree.
Sugiura.
Yes.
And unbelievable.
Unbelievable. They did it all.
An unbelievable group. Just the best group of this tournament by far.
Correct. Yes.
Every single race done. Every single race done really well. We had some records, such as the closest race ever.
Yes.
And we also had a result that has been overturned from what was initially in the video.
That's right.
Vitu's winning, not collecting something in the run. It was a little bit nondescript. We've asked them to rematch. At this stage, Vitu's was fine not doing it. That story may not be over yet. We may end up getting a rematch from that, but we'll just have to see.
I think
I respect either result.
If they don't rematch in Spyro Speedruns Cup, they will rematch at some point in the future.
Of course.
There's unresolved tension there.
Yeah, that's right.
Between those
so
guys.
with that, as of right now, and again, this could change, Lucas Bolton has made it into the top 4.
Yeah, so right now we've got, this is the standings. We have confirmed standings for Group Sugiura. Number 1, Dan Davidson has done it again.
Yep.
He's completed the unholy trinity of, unholy trinity? I don't know what I'm saying. He's won all his races.
Undefeated.
Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
He's undefeated. I think when I said Holy Trinity, I'm talking about, we had Katie Lady in ISGP 1, Desert Monkey in ISGP 2, and now Dan Davidson is the third guy to do it all.
That's right.
He's done it all. Undefeated.
So he's won, followed by Amelia, followed by Dr. Crusher. The reason why Dr. Crusher is below Amelia on the standings is because Amelia won, and then Lucas in 4.
So Lucas Bolton scrapes in with 2 wins and 3 losses.
That's right.
Is insane that's even a thing that happened.
Yeah, well, it would have been the same with Vitus too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been the same.
So Vitus and Bobbledink finished last. I think, did Bobbledink beat Vitus?
Yeah, so no, Vitus beat Bobbledink. So basically, Bobbledink ends up on the bottom.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, if the Lucas Bolton one actually went forward, Lucas and he actually lost, he would have actually gone 6th because Bobbledink beat him.
That's right.
So it's a very, very interesting thing. Again, stay tuned on that one. We don't know for certain, but congrats.
But as of now, Lucas Bolton is eliminated with Bobbledink.
And congrats.
And congrats to Sugiura. Now, I'm just saying, Vitus finishing 4th is interesting because he's pretty good. Fifth, 4th. Oh, sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
That's
interesting, but he's not in it.
I was about to say that whoever finishes first and has to race Vitus will be in trouble, but
that's right.
No.
Well, now it's gonna be Lucas.
Now it's gonna be Lucas. So Lucas, don't give your next round guy an easy go. Okay.
That's right. It's gonna be very interesting. Speaking of interesting,
Group Kiyomiya, which is
starting to finally take shape in terms of those last few races being done and planned. So it looks like, good news, probably don't have to do any Solution X at
That's
this
good.
stage.
That's
great.
The big one we're waiting for still is Charity Royale and ES41.
Yes, they have everything planned. It is ready to go. It will be done by next weekend.
Good, yes.
So that's really exciting.
That's one. Currently, Keyford and Alice Clark are sitting in qualification. The winner of that will probably go to 3rd. Or 4th.
That's right. So the other big one is it's Steph versus Keyford.
Yeah.
Keyford could potentially I don't know what would happen if Keyford lost. Would he?
Well, if Keyford lost to Steph, who else is Keyford? Keyford has Alice, right?
Yeah.
So if Keyford loses to Steph and Alice, he'll be on 1 win and 4 losses.
Yeah.
If Steph beats Keyford, she'll be on 1 win and 4 losses with a head-to-head over Keyford. Then we have a triple threat between Keyford, Emily Dixon, and Steph.
Yeah.
Figure out who the 4th place person will be.
Okay. And you know what's funny? I'm pretty sure back when Smudgy was in it, we were saying that's probably likely to happen to be a triple threat.
So because Emily Dixon beat Keyford.
Yes.
Wait, no, she beat Steph.
Yeah, so she beat Steph. So that was the big thing with getting really unlucky with that route. So basically, that's
So basically Steph has to beat Keyford for that to happen.
Steph ski.
So Steph Keyford very wide to watch. Group Shiozaki is also looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, so this was a big week for myself, able to clinch that 3rd place spot, which no one had me as 3rd at any stage.
No.
So I definitely exceeded expectations. I had an epic race against Mr. Game Sandy, who's fast becoming one of my, I already liked facing him, but fast becoming one of my most favourite opponents.
Yeah.
Because it was such a close race. Such an epic 30-minute race. Really, to me, it represented the spirit of the Spyro Speedruns Cup. And now, as of this stage, what it looks like, most likely, will be 4th place is going to be the winner of Mr. Game Sandy and Noel McDavid.
Yeah, that's true.
That's going to be happening this week as well. That's also been planned. We also have 2 more Brandon Black races planned. Finally, we reached out to his management, and that will be happening finally.
A representative from Alpha Management has been touched.
This guy is the hardest guy to get around. So 5 more matches left. Hopefully, no Solution X's, but I could see potentially like a Brandon Black Noel due to time zones.
That's true.
Happening.
Yeah,
so that's okay. Noel, of course, snowstorm, no internet, all this stuff. It's been a disaster for the McDavid family and ISGP. But I'm really excited to have him do a final races. Then we have Marafuji,
my group.
We had a week with a few more uploads that got you closer to the 5-way goal.
Yeah, well, look, so we have 2 races left for Group Marafuji. Marcus Terry Bedford versus James Jones, and myself versus Morgan.
So presuming Marcus beats James, that'll head into the 5-way potentially.
Yeah.
Or more.
Now, not only does Marcus have to beat James, but as I say, my career is on the line here. I have to beat Morgan if I have any chance of actually progressing to the 5-way.
That's hard.
So I mean,
Genuinely hard.
It's like Marafuji has been a lock in terms of who's going where. Like it's been a static group for since the start of the tournament. Like I have consistently been in 5th place.
Yep.
Like I've never been in the top 4.
That's right.
And that's not changing. Actually, as of now, I am in the top 4 because
you beat
Marcus, but that probably will change.
Yeah, that's right.
If he beats James Jones. So yeah, still a lot to come from Marafuji. Those 2 races will determine the outcome of the entire group.
That's right. So that needs to be done. That will be done this week.
Me and Morgan are planning to race soon in the next couple of days, and then I think hopefully we don't have to do a Solution X for MTV versus James. But
I don't think so. At the same time, we'll get in contact.
But we will if we have to.
Yeah, we will.
Group Nakajima.
Nakajima.
Tell us about this CrystalFissure. What's happened with Nakajima?
Group Nakajima. Congratulations, Nakajima. You're done.
They're done.
That's it. All 10 races done.
All
done.
10 races.
10 races done.
That's right. All of them. They're done.
That's right. The group is done. Wow. What a great group.
What a great group, Nakajima.
You know what?
Not a single person in Group Nakajima dropped the ball.
That's right.
All 5 members.
All 5 members of Nakajima absolutely crushed it. We're just going to read it out here. We have Muddy topping the group. Okay. Oh, so like Dan.
Yeah.
So like Dan won all his races.
That's
Muddy
right.
won all his races. Yoga won 3 is next. Skater 1, 2, and 2. Charm Sky 1 and 3. And Meteora Girl 0 and 4.
And that's it. That's all the people.
That is the group.
Nakajima. No one else was in Group Nakajima.
That's right. So well done. Congratulations. That group, another group to be done. That was the last match done was Yoga versus Meteora.
Meteora Girl, yeah. So Yoga Mojo, 2nd place, which is really good for him. What a comeback.
That's really good.
After being eliminated in the first round of the last Spyro Speedruns Cup.
Yes, that's right. Yes, that's it. Yes, as is his alter ego.
RCRP and Group Fujita. Still a bit of a, it's a bit better this week.
Bit of a comeback, but this will be, I believe, this will be the Solution X group.
Yeah, lots of Solution X.
In terms of what we'll be getting Max to do his last few races. So there's 5 more races to go. So really need Liam to some of the matches that I don't want to be a Solution X would, like, in my personal opinion, would be Liam vs Xcal. I feel like that needs to happen.
That's the only non-Max race, by the way.
Oh, okay. That's it. Okay. Right.
So-
but no, what about to happen?
So basically Liam XCal, and then the last 4 races are all Max.
Okay.
He's only on 1 race
Alright.
since joining the group.
So yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much it. Gentle Toradon Osborne is sitting, he's completed all his races. Now, if Laura beats Max.
Laura lost to Gentle. That won't change.
She did.
That
That's
won't
right.
change.
But if
But
Tooney,
yes.
but
Wait a minute.
Tooney lost to Laura.
Would this be a triple threat?
It would be a triple
Oh
threat.
my god.
We would need to do a triple threat between Tooney, Laura, and Gentle Toradon Osborne to find out who will be first, second,
Oh
third.
my god. So right now, whatever this ranking, don't look at it because Liam's last, but technically, yeah. Oh my god, this is gonna be a shit fight of a group.
So Fujita has still a long way to
Yeah, remember last week we didn't even talk about it.
We didn't.
That's right.
That's
so
right.
Since then we had 2-1 go up, 2 great races. Liam vs Tooney was a great race. Did you see that one?
I was there in the call when it happened.
No, you weren't. No, you definitely weren't.
No,
you definitely weren't. It was
I was
a
there.
35-minute one, and it was the one where he had to get to.
Oh no, I was there for Liam Garrett.
Yeah, Liam Garrett.
sorry.
Yes, that was about 3 weeks ago.
My brain.
Good memory. Yeah, Fujita. So that will be it for them. So I think there's gonna be a few Solution X's. To be honest, yeah, definitely more Solution X's than I thought there'd be. I know we're gonna say we're gonna be super negative, but more than I thought,
Yeah.
but not quite, because there have been in the server as of right now, people actively plan. Remember, we've said that by the time this is up, you have to plan
That's
or
right.
it's a Solution X.
I mean, like
Thankfully,
these are my predicted Solution X's. I'm gonna say Kiefer vs Steph will most likely be a Solution X. I don't see that happening.
Yep.
Noel vs Brandon Black, I think will be Solution X.
Yeah.
The 4 Maxes, I think, are going to be Solution X's.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Except for maybe XCal in the
X-
same time zone.
Yeah, so that's about 7 or 8 Solution X's, which is not the worst,
Nah, it's not the worst.
but it's not great. Anyway, so
Don't want it, really.
that's where we'll
Considering there was here's a secret. More than 6 weeks to do, almost 7 weeks to do races. Yeah, not good enough. Quite frankly, not good enough.
Yeah, because I mean, we at this point, I don't remember exactly where we were at this point in ISGP2, but I think we were a lot further along.
We had to do 144.
We had to do 140. We only had to do 90 this time, and we can barely get 70.
That's right. So yeah, still about 20 something left.
Yeah.
So no, the people that have done lots of races though, actually, hey, wait a minute. There's only 85 races in this tournament. Remember,
Oh yeah.
It's not 90.
Not 90. 85.
It's not. Yeah,
Sorry,
85. So we're actually closer to this week. You basically, but in terms of uploads, we actually only have 15 more races to upload. So if we have the perfect next week, then we will finish in time for like Sunday.
That's right.
Ready for like a Wednesday stream. Or
And here's the other thing too, right? Any of those triple threats or tiebreakers or things that have to happen will be part of the Supercard.
Yeah.
So we'll do those in the Supercard, just so you're not waiting around for these races to happen. So, speaking of the Supercard, perfect lead into this.
Yeah, it is.
We've got a couple brand new
Big ones.
matches to announce the Supercard. The first big match is, we're talking about the, I don't know which one you're thinking I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Classic Speedrunning Championship.
Yes, I was talking about
We
that too.
finally have a challenger for Marcus Terry Bedford. It's been like 6 weeks, and we're happy to announce that Marcus will be facing Emily Dixon for the Classic Speedrunning Championship. Now you might be asking, why Emily Dixon? She was in Group Kiyomiya, and she didn't
Lost 4-1.
lost 4-1-1. She didn't actually face Marcus. But you're forgetting something, Emily.
Wrong.
We said anyone who beats Marcus Terry Bedford will get a shot, and she did beat Marcus Terry Bedford, but just not in ISGP. It was in our partner tournament, or our soft partner. Or we have a working relationship.
Yeah,
with
working
her.
relationship.
It is Looney Tunes Rush, which she's the current host of, and she beat MTV.
And
Looney Tunes
it was an absolute domination. Actually, I
destroyed
watched.
MTV.
It was an absolute domination. She is the Looney Tunes. Was it Bugs Bunny Lost in Time Pro?
She is.
She's like legitimately could beat all of us. Absolutely embarrassingly, like
That's right.
insane. And that's not the only Looney Tunes. I keep saying Looney Tunes back in action.
Yeah.
I think, and that's not the only Bugs Bunny Lost in Time race that she won.
That's right.
She is also, as of upload, as you may have seen a couple hours ago on
That's
the
right.
channel, she is also the freaking champ.
Yeah.
The
Exhibition.
current exhibition champion.
That's right.
And she beat a former ISGP, I was gonna say heavyweight champion, but ISGP champion. Just that's it. Like she just flat out beat Toto. Yeah, okay, Toto, not an expert at Bugs Bunny, but She's
This is
currently champion,
Yep.
and she beat Marcus.
This is the way I look at it, right? She beat the classic champion, and she beat the former ISGP champion.
This is like obvious, yeah.
There's no
other answer.
There's no other answer. So there we go. Emily Dixon is your #1 contender. She will face off against Marcus Terry Bedford at the Spyro Speedruns Cup Supercard. And we have one more major. This is what I'm pointing the double return match. We have 2 major returns that we can announce now. We've had these sort of like the contracts have been signed. I have the contracts here in my briefcase. You want to just have one more look before we announce it? Just quickly just have a quick look at these contracts. There it is. We've got the signatures. It's ready to go, CrystalFissure. The attorneys have taken a look, and the match is officially ready to be announced.
Yep. Okay.
I think your changes have been put in.
Yep.
Everything's good. There we go, guys.
Very happy with that.
The match. Let me just make sure I'm reading this correctly. The double return match.
Handsome battle.
It's also a handsome battle for Spyro Speedruns Cup Supercard. Drum roll, please. Al Malloy versus Knight NC. I just got literal goosebumps. Al Malloy is back. Knight NC is back. Al Malloy has not been around since ISGP 2. He took a.
But he hadn't even, and before that he hadn't even competed.
Al Malloy has not competed since the first ISGP.
Yeah, except Spyro Speedruns Cup, which he prefers to misremember. But you know.
And Knight NC has not competed since the first ISGP.
That's right.
We have. It's going to be a huge return match. These 2 guys are ready to go.
They're both good.
They're both good. They're excited.
Yeah.
The added stipulation of this match is, as well, just to sweeten the deal, the winner will get a shot at the Classic Speedrun Championship.
That's right.
Because, you may remember, Knight NC was our #1 contender.
He was.
Back in 2018, and he never got his shot.
That's right. We don't even know why.
We don't even know
Never
why.
got his
He
shot.
just never got his shot. He never cashed his
Management clerical error to such a high degree.
That's right. So we've got Al Malloy versus Knight NC. Winner gets a shot at the Classic title. The full card, we'll just reiterate it again. ISGP Championship. The main event, Muddy Maestro versus Dessert Monkey. Champ, Muddy Maestro versus Challenger Dessert Monkey. ISGP Tag Team Championships. The Golden Lovers take on the champions, Punching Squirrels, that's Amelia Fukel, and Yoga Moni. The Classic Speedrunning Championship match is going to be Marcus Terry Bedford defending the title against Emily Dixon. We have a special singles match between Brandon Black and Laura.
Yes, this is all tied to the exhibition title drama.
Yes, well we discussed this last week.
So yeah.
So that's that, and then we have #1 contenders match for the trios title. It's going to be Death Triangle taking on Pythagoras' Angle. More to come about this match.
Yes.
This match
Promo this week.
This match is going to be. We haven't discussed this fully yet, but we've got a big one-off special video to go more into that match.
Yeah.
And then the opener, the big return match. It's going to open up Spyro Speedruns Cup Supercard. It's going to be the opening match. The return, the double return. Al Malloy versus Knight NC. The Knight NC, Al Malloy, handsome battle. Winner gets a shot at the classic title. What a huge event. Plus, potentially some triple threats and tiebreakers in there as well.
Yeah.
The card is huge. I mean, as far as
It started out as like a small little thing.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, in time, I think we've realized actually this is great because I think, you know, if you want to sort of look a little bit deeper, I think a little bit of a break, a little bit of a, not a reset, but a bit of time to just sort of chill out, a bit less races is good for both the channel, it's good for the psyche of the competitors. Because yeah, you know what? Yeah, again, we said we're going to be super negative. We understand, people are busy, and people have lives, and COVID has wrecked so much of people's schedules and things that are, you know, at the end of the day, to even do these races are fantastic, and maybe I'll be really negative if we have it that, like, you know, 10 matches are not done or something like that, then I'll be like, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think that having this little break with this Supercard, with the most important matches taking place, and then people getting prepared, people that aren't in anything, getting prepared for round, the next round.
Yeah.
Whoa, how does the next round?
Oh, next round, the bracket round is going to be fantastic. I think in my head,
easy as ABC, I'll tell you.
Easy as ABC, guys. But I always had the idea in my head that this tournament would be basically a 2-stage thing. The qualifying round is like its own mini tournament, basically, and then the cup itself.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we always said this is the qualifying round, right?
That's right. I mean, gone will be those beautiful intros I made where it says, you know, qualifying round,
Yeah.
Sugiura. Like,
Right.
no, we're into the sticks.
That's right, and then serving as a bridge from the qualifiers to the cup is going to be the Supercard.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I think there's lots to look forward to. And then after the Supercard, after the Spyro Speedruns Cup, we've got some huge things coming up by CrystalFissure. And we're going to leave that for you to
Put it this way. The schedule that we had at the start of the year, it's not necessarily entirely wrong, but
we've got additions to it, amendments.
Things change, things expand.
Yeah.
Milestones are remembered,
That's right.
if you will. So it's use that as a guideline, but
I mean,
it's better than whatever we had at the start of the year. Put it that way.
We're still gonna have.
We had no Supercard.
That's
at
right.
the start of the year.
We didn't have a Super.
Yeah.
We're still gonna have the. Still gonna have World Tag League this year.
Yeah, we'll still have
Still gonna have. Still gonna have King of Spyro style this year. Still gonna have Road to World Tag League. Still got the Q4 Super League. Did I just spoil something? I don't know what I said.
Nah.
Anyway, and we also have some other stuff too. So we've got lots coming up. It'd be good to get back to the events. I think having tournaments, big massive tournaments, makes you sort of like those sort of smaller events. You know,
the smaller events are great, but the best thing I think about having the events now with the advent and I think the renewed interest in all the titles, but especially exhibition in terms of it being chaotic and uploads, but also having all the titles switch hands at the last event.
Yeah.
You know, it's like we're in the new era and we're ready. People are ready to defend.
Yeah.
You know, people are ready to attack.
Yes.
You know,
that's right.
so basically it means that there's so much stuff going on outside of tournaments,
That's right.
which keeps the machine running.
And don't forget the briefcase.
Yes.
Don't forget the briefcase.
I remember the briefcase.
I
know the briefcase.
They might have forgotten.
I tell you, put the briefcase away. Put it away.
Don't forget CrystalFissure.
Put it away.
Before we go, don't forget. Last week I mentioned there was something in this briefcase
Oh, what is it?
that could change everything.
I've already seen it in there.
There's that other thing in there.
Oh, right. A little secret compartment.
Look.
Where's the what?
Let me just pull this tab here.
Whoa. Whoa, nice.
You see that? What is that? Right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Oh, shit.
That's the nuclear option that I spoke about last week, which we might have to put into effect after the Supercard.
Okay, right. That's fine.
I think you understand what we have.
Put it away, because
I
it's too scary what's in there.
CrystalFissure.
Yeah.
It's been on the cards for a long time now. It's something we have to do. I know it's not a decision or an action you want to take, but we have to do it. I think you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I fucking know what you're talking about.
Anyway, guys, we've got some stuff coming up in the next week. Lots of races, some Solution X's, Supercard coming up, and then after next week, we won't have our traditional roundup next weekend.
No.
But during the week next week,
You guys like streams, right?
we'll do a live stream to recap everything that's happening. And sort of discuss that, and then we'll get into the qualifying rounds. The bracket round. We'll get into
Bracket round, yep. And we're going to enter the bracket round as tag team champions, quite frankly.
I think that's going to happen.
So yes, that'll be exciting.
Taking down What?
SpongeBob. We're taking down SpongeBob.
Taking down punching squirrels. Oh my god.
We're taking down, that's right, and Patrick Star as well. Oh, this is Patrick. Mayonnaise and instrument. Okay, goodbye.
That's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Farewell for now, but not forever. Goodbye and good night. Bye.